Hey everybody, I'm Tom Vasel, and you're about to watch one of our werewolf games that we play. Now, I haven't run one for a while because of Christmas and setting up the Dice Tower Kickstarter, but these are games that we play through Zoom, and we have a Facebook group called Dice Tower Werewolf, which you are welcome to join. And the good news is, even though I don't run as many games at this point in time, there are other people who run games, and you can join games there all the time, and not just Werewolf, but other deduction games too. That being said, this is a game I just ran last week. I hope you enjoy it, where I have two different werewolf teams. Here's the game. All right. It's been a while since I've run one of these, so we're going to be getting back into things a little bit less insane. I have an interesting idea, but I need to work it out a bit before I do it. So today's going to be a simple game of werewolf versus villagers versus werewolves. Two werewolf teams. Werewolf red team and werewolf blue team. Both have a small tuft of fur under their armpit. Is that what you call it? I don't know if it's a leg or an arm. Doesn't matter. And they hate each other with a passion. So there are two teams of werewolves. There's at least two, since I'm saying werewolves per team. There could be more. There could be a werewolf hunter. There could be a werewolf cub per team. But only one team can win. So here are the rules that we're playing with tonight. We're playing with the seer. I should write this down. We're playing with the seer, who each night can ask me if someone's a werewolf, and I'll say yes or no. I won't tell you which team that werewolf is on. We are playing with a bodyguard who can protect somebody each night. We're playing with a hunter who, when they are killed, can immediately kill someone along with them. We're playing with the Frankenstein, who becomes the seer, the bodyguard, and the hunter when they die. And I believe that's it for village roles. Let me just double check. Frankenstein, seer, bodyguard, hunter. Yep. Trying to play as basic as a game as I can. I'm sorry if that's too simple for y'all. I know that your games have now evolved into things that a normal werewolf player wouldn't even understand at this point.
That is very true.
So, simplicity sometimes works. But we do have the two werewolf teams, and we also have two Sasquatches because I just think that's funny. If a night goes by where a villager is not killed, I shouldn't say villager. If a day goes by where someone isn't killed by the village, then I will roll a die, and there's a 33% chance that one of the Sasquatches will join one of the teams. There's also a 33% chance that nothing happens. You won't know that. Only the Sasquatches will know that. If a Sasquatch is killed by a werewolf team, they are on that team that kills them.
So is it 1/3 that they join Team A, 1/3 they join Team B, and 1/3 they do nothing?
Yes, that's correct.
If the same werewolf team kills both Sasquatch, do you balance? Do you send one of them to the other team?
No, they'll both join the same team. Okay. I'm not in a balancing mood. I played too many Euro games today. So if
Are you still playing where the?
I'm sorry.
No, sorry. Are you still playing where the two werewolf teams will squabble over whoever they target at night?
Yeah, I was just about to say that. So if both werewolves target the same person, that person survives. So that likely won't happen, but you never know. Other than that, if someone dies, I'll tell you they're a werewolf, but I won't tell you which team they were on.
And sorry, one more question about the Sasquatches. Did you say one Sasquatch turns per time they don't kill, or did they both happen at the same time?
I will roll for both of them.
Okay, but they both will turn on the same day. So the first time we don't kill, they both get rolled.
No, yeah, they both get rolled, but they both might not turn. And either could turn, or both could turn.
Okay.
Oh, I also forgot to mention, I'm playing with the Invisible Man. The Invisible Man, that's in the set, by the way, that we have. The Invisible Man, if they survive the entire night, if they survive the whole game without getting killed, they are the only person to win.
For those of you who don't know, that is the Tom Vasel.
No, it's actually official now. I have an actual card. So
it was the Tom Vasel for a long time.
Oh, that's true. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes, it was called Tom Vasel. Yeah, I switched over to the Invisible Man. I forgot that they had made that card so long ago.
Yeah.
I wanted to be a role that I got killed all the time.
So are there the same roles on both werewolf teams? You said there were going to be a werewolf hunter and a werewolf a cub and
Oh,
are there
that's
other werewolf roles.
I mean,
Said there could be.
yeah, maybe. I don't know. Who knows?
Okay. I guess we'll find out.
And each day that nobody is killed, you will roll Sasquatches anew each time. So it becomes more and more likely that Sasquatches will have turned. Yes?
That is correct.
Thank you.
I'm going to start texting people what you are. So have fun talking amongst yourselves.
What does the wolf cub do?
Oh,
Wolf cub.
that's true. I should mention that. I'm getting to use this. The werewolf hunter, if the werewolf hunter is killed, they can immediately pick. I'll tell them you've been killed. You can pick someone else. They will kill that person immediately. Which, if we follow our history, will almost always be the normal hunter, and who will then kill another hunter. It just happens. But the werewolf cub, if the werewolf cub is killed, the villagers won't know anything except the next night that team can kill 2 people because they are angered at the loss of their cute cub. So it's possible, highly unlikely, but it's possible that 4 people could die in one night, but it would take some very convoluted stuff for that to happen.
Is this if one werewolf team attacks the other team, that person doesn't die?
That's correct. If a werewolf team attacks the other werewolf team, nothing happens. So they will know that either they hit a Sasquatch, and they'll find out the following night, or that the bodyguard protected them, or that they went after another werewolf. It's very confusing, and it makes me happy.
What happens?
I said this was simple.
Only werewolves are left at the end.
Oh, yes. If there is more werewolves than villagers at any given point, then whichever team has more werewolves wins. If there's the same amount of werewolves on both teams, then we keep going until that there's only one team with more werewolves. If somehow that still spirals out of control, which in my games will likely happen somehow, I'll make up a rule on the spot and say that I knew it all along.
Sounds about right.
Alrighty, now I'm sending out the rolls so you can talk while you're doing it.
Well, last time I was in one of these red-blue werewolf games, J-Mac killed 2 of my teammates, so good thing he's not here. Oh, dang it.
Yeah, I remember
Happy New Year.
There's no drunk people today.
in defenses,
At least not in the game.
werewolves were outing their opponent's werewolves.
I do remember that.
23 players tonight.
There are 24 players.
Oh, I didn't rank myself. Dummy.
Right.
I vote you out first.
I did it
You
too.
won't matter.
I did it too, to be fair. So
It's good to see Guami back. Have you been away traveling?
You can't see my back.
No.
This is my front side.
Yeah.
He's been playing another game.
He got into the blood.
No, don't even say it. Don't even say it.
what? Blood on the clock tower?
I'm still recruiting the other 10 people.
Get off this chat!
Yahoo, send them the link.
Oh.
All right, since leave again, it's getting a little confusing here. Who's out?
Shoot, somebody left.
I think it was Terry.
No,
No, it was Connor.
You're still here.
Connor. No, Connor's here.
No. See, I put mine in alphabetical order.
You're not here. Raise your hand.
Y'all may see my video go in and out. I'm on my phone. I forgot my laptop at home today.
Matt. Oh, it's Michael.
Michael P. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. No, he's
me. No, Michael's here.
Matt.
Oh, sorry.
Keep guessing.
Matthew.
That's
Yeah.
what I meant to say.
Matthew is gone.
Yeah.
And while that we have time, I'll say there is a beginner game tomorrow. I think there were 3 spots left.
Are you
11
doing?
a.m.
What time
I'm
is
going to
that?
be moderating, ish. Nom's moderating, and I'm going to follow him around and act like I know what's going on.
What time is that?
Last night.
11 a.m. Eastern time. I got my five rule books printed out and ready to go.
Not tomorrow if you're watching on YouTube.
Yes, for the record, it won't be tomorrow. Whenever you're watching.
If you're watching on YouTube, you can join the Dice Tower Werewolf group. It is quite large at this point with over 500 people, and there's games almost every day.
Please join us.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
I want to know when you're going to join in on a Blood on the Clock Tower, Tom.
Maybe I will, but the game is not out yet, so I have a pretty strong. I don't play games till they're out.
I've tried and tried and tried. I promise I've tried.
Will you get off the chat? You are not in this game.
I cannot believe Ethan have tried, to be honest.
I'll take care of him, Tom. I'll get rid of him.
You too. What is going on here?
Does anyone know if he's coming back, or are we short a person?
Oh, I just let him in, didn't I?
Maybe he's probably on page 2 for me. Yeah, his camera's still off, but.
In one of Joseph's games, he made one of the bots have a quirk that had to say that Werewolf is better than Blood on the Clock Tower every day. So
sadly, it wasn't a Yahoo, though. It would have been so much fun.
Well, for the record, Joseph, you've thrown a lot of Blood on the Clock Tower game things into your games, like Madness. So don't even. And then during the nominations, you're counting down.
Okay, so Matt joined and immediately I lost Terry. Okay, all right. This is gonna be interesting.
We're back.
All right, I'm still here.
I have everybody. All right. Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Again, I think somebody should replace me. I think my nets go down. So if there's somebody available, just jump in and take my spot.
Was that Matt talking?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think somebody should just take my spot because I don't want to screw up the game if I go out for good.
Okay.
Turn the background off. Who help with your streaming?
Yeah, I don't think it changes that much for streaming.
No, but change a little bit because it's processing off of his computer. Still gonna be slow.
Yeah, you guys
I
may see my video.
I can always go to my phone too.
Matt, how you feeling about it? If not, we're gonna switch.
I'll jump out. Let somebody else go in. I don't want to have it go out mid game.
You could join us,
So
Matt.
I'd rather
We can
not
copy
mess
video.
up the game for anyone.
Well, they're more tolerant in the Blood on the Clock
If
Tower.
only the host could kick people out. I don't know.
Yeah. Does anybody have a link?
They're afflicted already.
Thanks, Matt. Is there someone who wants to take Matt's spot?
I'm gonna jump out.
So
though.
Frank 93 is the first one on the list, and then Daniel, then Steve Chives.
Are any of those here?
I know Jenny's here, and she was like 5.
You've done Trey, Chris.
I'm here. I'm better.
Chris is next.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
I can jump in.
I can jump in, yeah.
Chris, you're in.
Well, it's Chris. It's not. It's the other Chris. It's Chris.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Werewolf Killer is the next on the list.
I can hop back out.
I don't think Chris is here though.
Oh, I saw
And
earlier.
Amanda, Chris Teansley is next. So come back, Chris. There you go.
Wait, did you skip over Lynn?
Yeah, I'm
Is Lynn ahead of me?
Sorry.
Oh, that's fine. Go ahead.
Where are you, Lynn?
I'm 4th on the list. I think 4th on the waiting list.
Oh,
I'm
I
not
said.
Yep,
I
yeah,
said.
You said Daniel, I think.
Libdan
yeah,
80.
I said
Yeah, that one.
I'm
Oh,
LB
okay.
Dan 80. Yeah, I'm not sure.
All right, Lynn,
where
come on in.
You guys don't put your real name. It's hard to know. Then.
is it me or?
Yep,
Yeah.
it's you.
Oh,
it's-
okay. Sweet.
Have you played in an official game yet?
I've played 2 of them. Last one I started to get in. Last one I played was Halloween.
Well, I'm curious to see how this goes with you on a phone with 24 people.
It's hard, but it's okay.
And no swearing.
Oh, that's a
won't,
good
I
point.
promise.
Yeah.
All right. Everyone should have their roles. Everyone check. All right.
Let's get this game started. Good night, everybody. Oh, man, 2 people dropped out instantly? Come on now. There we go.
There.
All right, good night, everybody. All righty. Well, welcome to this Werewolf Village. Was built on an old Quidditch field of a game that's really bad, so no one plays it anymore because the rules don't make any sense. But the team rivalry still stands. All right, so tonight we're going to have a couple of get-togethers with some nice tea cakes and some blood coffee, and we're going to let the we're going to let the red werewolf or werewolves greet one another. So if you're on the red werewolf team, you can say hi to the other red werewolves. Okay, thank you. Now, chocolate chip cookies and blood mint tea is there for the blue werewolf team. You guys can say hi to one another. All right, thank you. And then that's pretty much it except for the seer. Seer, who would you like to know about to get things started? Thank you. All right, good morning. You all come to find me dead, and basically I stabbed myself because I saw the werewolves coming to get me. They still ate a little bit of me, but I'm still too full of Christmas food for them to have enjoyed too much. Too sweet for the werewolves. Doesn't matter. The fact is I'm dead. Who would have done it and why? Let's get that timer started. Ooh, very talkative, I see.
If I dare bring up the Sasquatch.
No.
Did the Sasquatch come out?
Come on,
Yeah,
come on.
There's 2 of them.
Yeah.
So,
I think they went both to the Blood on the Clock Tower game, so that's fine.
And were we planning on killing them this time? I don't remember.
I don't know either.
Okay, well, you should come out, and then we'll discuss whether or not we're going to kill you or not.
I don't think they're going to come out. Definitely not if one of them is Connor.
Do we think there's possibly 4 werewolves on each team, or what are we thinking?
That
Oh my!
like a lot.
I would think
That is a lot.
Third. So
Well, there's no cursed or anything, so I think 4 is possible.
Oh, the Sasquatches are cursed.
Oh yeah.
But if you think that 2 people can die every night, that would be a very short game with 8 werewolves right away. Because there's 2 Sasquatch.
I'm thinking 3 per team.
No.
Yeah.
I'm thinking also kill each other and then not kill at all.
You'll tell us when the Invisible Man is killed, correct?
I will tell you that, yes, if they are killed.
The thing about
What
the
is the
separate
Invisible Man?
teams is it's not like if there were 4 on each team that
Terry,
was
I'll message it
8
to you.
werewolves, though, because they still have to have like the same number as the rest of the players. So, in my experience, the numbers can be higher in multiple teams.
Yeah, I feel like Paul is trying to downplay the number a little bit.
I just thought that if there's 4 per team plus the 2 Sasquatches, that's 10 werewolves out of 24 players. Sounds like a lot.
That sounds like a lot.
That is true.
I
And they
think
can't
3
kill
plus
each other at night.
Sasquatches make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're probably right.
Who asked the question first, though?
Yeah, like I agree with the numbers, but I just don't know why you bring that up. Like, what's the point? It feels like someone, like a werewolf, would bring that up to try to downplay it.
Because we want to know how many friends you have, Joseph.
I think if Alex suggested 4, that's probably not downplaying it.
Yeah, it was
No, I was
definitely
saying
not.
I'm just trying to figure out if I should get myself turned as a Sasquatch.
Oh.
So are you coming out as a Sasquatch?
By the way, that'll be a funnier joke if I don't immediately get killed.
You trying to get
So,
killed?
so you're the other Sasquatch. I was wondering.
I don't even make jokes like that
Is there no
anymore.
win condition? I know it's no good.
To make jokes like that didn't work, so I stopped.
That's not a thing.
Thanks for the forecast.
Well,
lost somebody.
Terry's got. I'm still here.
Oh, hi.
It's just the phone cameras toggle quickly.
Yeah,
I
Terry
hate
and Lynn
that.
are on their phone, so it shuts off more frequently.
Yeah.
We don't have Daniel and Melissa to tell us all the werewolves and the
Oh yeah, that's right. Where's Melissa? We need her.
But you usually do that, Jill. So
I can pick one sometimes, not in a group that big.
Usually when it's you.
Yeah. Usually, if they're on your team, you can pick them out.
Well, if you want, I can put your name out there, Joseph. No, just kidding.
You know, if Joseph's a werewolf, he'll come out as the seer.
Or the bodyguard.
So we've made it 3 minutes and nobody's claimed Connor to be a werewolf yet. Just noticed that.
Well, Connor's going ham on this whole no talking.
The rest.
Connor's still alive.
All right, folks, I apologize. It's time for the first nomination, please.
I nominate Connor to get him talking.
Second.
Cold.
All right. Connor, you've been nominated and seconded. What's your defense?
Yeah, I've just been deciding to start listening more than talking in the first round. I don't feel like the first round is very important, so I'm just going to listen to what people are saying. Right now, I don't have any suspicions, of course. I am on the village team, but I don't really know anything else. I have nothing that can help the village right now.
All right, this is vote 1 of day 1 for Connor. Thumbs ready. If you want Connor to live, you'll put your thumb up. If you want him to die, you'll put your thumb down. On the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Gil, I can't see your thumb. All right, that is
Kwame.
unanimous. No, sorry, Kwame voted down.
Kwame was.
Oh, Kwame. I nominate Kwame.
So Guam is the only one Connor's not suspicious. He's only suspicious of people that vote against him.
Who nominated Kwame?
I nominated Kwame.
Is there a second for that?
Second.
All right.
Already.
What's your defense?
Walked
He'll
right
stick
into
at
it.
anyone.
You need to defend yourself against your second.
Oh, does Ellen not accuse me first?
Yeah, Kwame, I think you look sus there.
Okay, got it. Yeah. So I am your guys' seer, so don't vote me out. I think if both werewolf teams choose me, that'll be great. And I won't tell you I chose the first night yet. But I am.
Are you seriously coming out as seer already? Who knows? No way to know.
It is. But...
All right, this is vote 2 of day 1 for Kwame. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Six votes down, but that's not enough.
I return the favor.
Alrighty. That gave some good information.
Did it?
What information did you get that you're going to go home?
Not really. 'Cause other than who voted down for you.
I vote for the record, Kwame. I voted down for you because I love you.
I know you do.
Aww.
I voted down because that cow over your left shoulder is freaking me out.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
I want to hear Andreas talk.
Okay. Hello, everyone.
Okay, I nominate Andreas.
Wow.
All right, now nominate Andreas. Is there a second for that?
I'll second it.
Wow.
All right.
Oof.
Andreas, what's your defense?
Well, I'm on the village team. I shouldn't die, I think. But if that's what Nam wanted to hear, then that's what he's getting to hear. I mean, if you guys want to kill me, I mean, it's the third vote, so you probably go to. There will be a Blood on the Cocktail game afterwards. Oh, please don't kill me. Thank you very much.
All right, this is the third vote. Doesn't matter what happens after this. We will go to sleep. This is for Andrews. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That's 9 thumbs up, but that is not enough. Andrews, you are dead. And he was a villager. Good night, everybody. All right, let's start with the bodyguard. Bodyguard, who would you like to protect tonight? Thank you. For those who might be new to the game, the bodyguard cannot protect the same person on consecutive nights. All right, we'll go to the blue werewolf team. Who would you like to take out? Thank you. Let's jump to the red werewolf team. Who would you like to take out? Thank you. Seer, who would you like to know about? All right. Good morning, everybody. Alrighty, let me do something here real quick. Okay, so first of all, I'm very, very sorry and also happy for you all. Sorry though, Connor, I apologize, but you've been murdered on night 1. However, Connor has some nice revenge here. As the hunter, he will take someone with him. Connor, who decided to be quiet, didn't work. Who would you like to take out with you?
I assumed they knew I had a role. Guami, you're coming with me.
Guami is dead, and Guami was a villager. Alrighty, let me cross those off. And who was killed? Yeah, there we go. I got that done. All right, also, unfortunately for them, but not unfortunately for everybody else, Gil has been killed. And Gil, happily for all of you, was the Invisible Man.
I hate you. The first day.
Wow.
Gil,
Jason, I'm coming.
Gil, I might have argued that you were too quiet there for you. All right. Alrighty, well, there you go. Maybe you don't have to do anything else. Have at it. Day 2.
Who was it that seconded Andreas?
Michael P. did.
Yeah.
So, Nam, I got to ask, did you do what I think you were trying to do?
What do you think I'm trying to do?
Well, I mean, I play enough games with you. You always have a reason why you do things. And I had a feeling that you nominated somebody to see who would second.
Yes.
Okay. Because Michael he seconded super quickly, and for somebody whose name is not Guami, that's a little bit suspicious.
Andreas was the only person I had written down as good on my notes.
Oh, we're doomed.
The other question I have is that on the last vote there were, I think, 9 votes to save. So there seems to be quite a bit of interest in taking the chance of a Sasquatch or 2 turning.
That's it, Steve. Write your name down.
Guami seemed good. I mean, he seemed just like to be Guami when it's coming out as a seer and everything. Like, and he was good. So
I thought he meant the last vote on.
It wasn't.
Oh, the last vote. Okay.
Yeah, there were 9. There were 9.
That's kind of weird. Like I was thinking Alex voted out on the third vote. I thought that was weird.
So, Michael,
like I said, Andreas was the only person I had written down as good.
You want to have a
say something?
I did a thumbs up for him. I didn't vote him. I didn't want to vote him out. I just wanted to hear what he had to say.
Okay.
Gary, did you have something to say?
I did. Well, this might sound crazy, but what? All right. So if there's 2 Sasquatch in the game, is it now? I'm not 100% sure, so I do need clarification on this. You said it's a chance they might turn.
Yes.
It's a roll of
very
dice.
Good chance, actually.
Each of them have a separate shot, a 33% chance shot of turning into one team or the other.
So as long as
66% chance they turn.
Granted, let's just say right. Let's just say we still have the seer. If for now, granted, I know, like I said, this might sound crazy. If you get the Sasquatch out of the way as a possibility of turning later, you increase the odds of the seer actually getting correct information throughout the majority of the game.
Mm-hmm. That is a thing that's been said.
That's
my only reason for voting up.
Sasquatches.
For the record, it's an 89.11% chance that one werewolf would happen at least if we didn't kill him.
Now it does nothing for our odds. However, it does increase the chance. Like I said, the likelihood of the seer.
But even if the seer gets more information, that doesn't mean he's going to have the opportunity to share it.
Does each Sasquatch get a separate role for each no vote?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, and also if we as a village agree we're going to kill somebody every day, then we don't have to take that into account.
Exactly.
If we're going to kill somebody every day, then Sasquatches won't turn unless they're hit by a werewolf.
Exactly. Yeah, like hit by a werewolf, like a lot
That's
of
the main
villages
problem.
get hit by a werewolf. So.
But we could have that doubt when.
All right, folks. I need the first nomination,
dies.
please.
If only 1% or 0% dies, we'll know that it's either the bodyguard or a Sasquatch got turned.
Or it's the 2 werewolf teams attacking the same person.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it's really hard to figure out.
There's too many. That's the only reason I thought it was like it might not be that character.
Nomination. I need a nomination.
I nominate Michael. Sorry.
Is there a second for Michael? All right, Michael, what's your defense?
I'm a villager. I purely just wanted to hear what Andreas said just from playing other games with him. That's it. That's my defense. If you kill me, you're going to lose a villager.
Just so you know, Michael, we basically always will kill the third person. So if you second somebody, it's a death sentence on number 3.
Okay.
Especially with Sasquatches.
All right. This is vote 1 of day 2 from Michael. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, wow.
What were you expecting?
That is 9 down, but that is not enough.
What was your? Oh wow, Yahoo.
I saw a lot of thumbs down.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you were surprised there were so many up or down.
You argue for it, and then you were surprised.
I didn't think that we were necessarily going to kill on day 1, but I wouldn't be surprised if on nomination 1. But I wouldn't be surprised if that shortened his life. And I explained it to you because, like, I want you to understand that basically we will kill the third person in this format.
Yep.
Then why did you vote up, Yahoo?
No, I'm coming for you. I vote. No, I was explaining to him that if it don't second the third nomination because you want to hear somebody talk, because literally you'll just be hearing the last words they say before we vote them out. I vote the way that I want for each vote if I think I should vote. So like I will always vote down on the third, unless of course I think the person is not guilty, and I don't have a lot to go on. It did feel suspect to me. However, I do think that Michael is innocent, but I guess I voted down out of principle. It doesn't matter. I'm probably an idiot, so like don't even read into what I do.
So
Your
Nom, did
defenses
you
are my
have
favorite.
Yep.
Nom, did you have a reason for picking Andreas as your guinea pig, or is it just you picked somebody and then he just happened to be the person you chose?
Smirk on his face.
Nom, are you a wolf?
Just
No,
somebody
I'm
that
not.
Jason would recruit.
I'm villager.
You're
You can-
smiling too much.
Yeah, you trying to throw shade at me, and then when it dies,
Shade.
then the one who throws shade at me could be a werewolf.
Well, shade coming your way.
All right, I need a second nomination, please.
Who would kill Gil and Connor? I think it's a very good kill. Like, are you werewolf, Joseph?
Is my mic not working?
No. 90% of everyone in here would kill Jill.
Yeah, that is true.
That's true.
Cameron hasn't said much. I'll nominate him. I just want to hear him speak.
All right, is there a second for Cameron? All right, there is. Cameron, what's your defense?
I'm just a regular villager. The reason I voted down for Michael is I don't think his justification, because I think at the start he said that he had seen previous videos, so he should know that on the third vote that we always kill. So it's like, I think that was very suspicious that he nominated so quickly on the on Andreas.
How dare you not know the meta?
Well, if you've seen the previous videos, almost every werewolf game that's been, I noticed it straight away from my very first game that you always nominate on the third vote. So the third vote is always dead, basically.
All right.
That's the only reason I voted.
Well,
I didn't actually say that, but yeah.
It is time to
Who are we voting on?
Cameron.
Okay.
This is vote 2 of day 2. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Six votes down, not enough.
Now everyone's so quiet.
Okay, just as a rules refresh, a person can be nominated more than once in a day.
Not by the same person.
Not by this. It could be the same person. It just can't be the same person twice in a row.
Back to back.
Right.
Hey, Tom.
Yes, sir.
I have a question about Guami because he was taken out by the hunter. If he's a Sasquatch, would he still turn?
No, if he was a Sasquatch taken out by the hunter, he would stay a villager.
Okay.
That is villager.
So yeah, what are the odds that he was actually a seer?
Low.
Low.
Very low.
1 in 24.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think less.
That's fair.
less than 1 in 24 nights.
Yeah, when he came out and said he was, I'd say less.
Yeah.
Fear never comes out first day.
I don't think you can count on Guam being predictable, though.
No.
You can count on him to second everything.
Yeah, that's true.
Including himself.
Okay.
I have no suspicions, so I'm not going to nominate.
Well, I do need that third nomination, please.
Yeah. I have them, but anytime I voice them, I get killed the next time, so I'm not saying
Yeah.
it.
All right, well, if no one's going to make a nomination, we can just go to sleep.
I will dominate Michael again because I really do think that
I second it.
Thanks, Nam.
All right, Michael, what's your defense?
I'm a villager. Like the same defense that I had the first time. I'm not changing it. It's the truth.
Well, Michael, this is the third vote. You know what that means?
Yes, I know what that means.
It's
That's cold.
All right. This is the vote for Michael. This is the third vote of day 2. Ready. Thumbs ready. 1, 2, 3. Lynn voted up for Michael. Everyone else voted down. And Michael is gone. And Michael was a villager. Good night, everybody. All right. Let's start with the bodyguard. Who would you like to protect tonight? Thank you. All right. Blue werewolves. Blue werewolf or werewolves. Who would you like to take out? All right. Thank you. Red werewolf or werewolves. Who would you like to take out? All right, thank you. And seer, who would you like to know about? All right, it's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. And it is great because 20 of you, or 19 of you went to sleep and 19 of you woke up. It's a good morning.
Who did we lost? Lynn.
Okay, never mind. 18 of you. Oh, no, Lynn's there. Her screen's just black. Lynn, you can wake up. There you go.
So that has to. Oh, I was going to say that has to be everybody attacking the same, but I guess Sasquatches could have been attacked.
Yeah, could have been Sasquatch.
Bodyguard.
Could have been
Bodyguard
Sasquatch
as well.
bodyguard.
Yeah.
Bodyguard, or they tried to kill the same person.
Werewolves attacking each other.
There's a lot of reasons.
Yeah.
Did
you get a message?
Message?
Did you turn out?
That you're a werewolf now.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, hold on. That was me sending a message.
Right.
But the most
You send the
likely
link?
is that they attacked each other, right? Statistically.
Yeah,
What would happen if they both target the same Sasquatch?
nothing.
If they both target the same Sasquatch, nothing would happen, yes.
Oh, okay, okay.
It doesn't matter.
So the squabble takes precedent over the Sasquatch turn.
That's correct.
Correct.
Think of it thematically as they both see each other going after that person, and they decide that it's not worth getting into a squabble over.
So
I thought
could
they
it
wanted
have
to fight
happened
about
where-
everything.
Could it have happened where the Sasquatch was targeted and also maybe the bodyguard saved the other one?
That's possible.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's possible.
There's
Yeah.
a lot of different combinations and
So I
everything.
would like to point out that Nom's taken a big part in getting 2 villagers killed.
Yep.
So he's like
I
90%
was-
villager.
Yep.
Because that's a villagers always kill each other.
Oh, you're taking that to clear him.
Well, that's not where I was going.
Yep, I was
He could
thinking
go the other way, but
get
It could
rid of
easily
him.
be on
usually
one
ends
of,
up being villagers who kill each other.
yeah, but it could easily be on one of the werewolf teams.
Right,
Sure.
that's correct. I'm as well could be a werewolf, but I'm not. I'm villager. I'm really suspect it's Joseph right now.
I'm always suspect.
Yeah.
I wish I'm the seer so that I could check him.
Why
You
not?
always go after me.
Joseph, I thought they caught
No,
the guy
no.
behind you.
No,
Thought
you
he got
are
caught.
you are different.
I am a bit more quiet.
I was gonna say you are quiet. You were not
a
quiet
lot.
first round.
Yeah.
Yeah, you talk a lot when you're villager and you just throw accusation around.
But
Even it's
it is a kind of late game for me. I'm not complaining or anything, but I am more relaxed sitting back. So maybe that's it.
To be
I am a villager.
To be fair, he threw an accusation my way, so there's that.
I did. I think Alex. That's like Alex is my main suspicion. I have like a 3 right now, but Alex is the main one.
I was going to say I'm sus of Joseph because he was sus of me day 1.
Oh yeah, Paul, you're my number
how
2.
How many werewolves were there?
I would just like to be clear that I am not having suspicion. My main thing here is compassion. So I have compassion for some people and less for others. Because I care about each and every one of you, and then I decide who I have the least compassion for, and I feel they should go.
What? That's really personal, man.
What? What? First of all,
he decides
cost increase from Among Us.
What?
He decides who he has the least compassion for, and then he eats them.
Exactly.
And then
I need someone with no compassion to nominate somebody.
Yeah, I'm going to try to save the village. So,
everyone knows Joseph, but I have been wrong once, so.
Or twice.
You've been wrong twice.
No, the second one was second.
I will have no compassion, and I will nominate Nam.
Yes, I would second that.
All right, Nam, you've been nominated and seconded. Your defense.
It's not about compassion on my end.
pure spite for JoJo.
Mine's suspicion.
All right. Let's let Nam make a defense here.
I'm the villager. I'm trying to find werewolf. My only suspicion right now is Joseph. So
I thought he was going to say JoJo.
You don't want to kill me because I'm villager. If you kill me, then you're losing the 3rd villager in a row. And that's true.
All right, thumbs for Nam. This is vote 1 of day 3. There's 19 people alive. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That's 10 votes down. Nam, you are dead. I'm very sorry. But Nam is the hunter, so Nam is going to take somebody with him. Nam, who would you like to kill? That's surprising. Okay, Nam, see you later. Joseph is dead. Joseph was indeed a werewolf, but Joseph's also a hunter. Joseph, who would you like to take out with you?
I wanted to kill Nam when I died, but now he's gone. I'm gonna go with Colton as the seer. Sorry.
All right, so you took out Colton. Colton is a villager. All righty, lots of death and destruction. Colton.
Clarification.
Nam.
Sorry, what was
Nam was a werewolf hunter?
Nam was a villager hunter.
He had him in the Frankenstein.
Sorry, I'm going to mute everybody here. I'm just going to explain it. Nam was a villager hunter. He killed Joseph. Joseph was a werewolf hunter. Joseph killed Colton, who was a villager. All right, good night, everybody. Maybe that was the only werewolf. Maybe. But just in case, bodyguard, who would you like to protect tonight? Thank you. All right, blue, werewolf or werewolves? Who would you like to take out? Blue. Thank you. Red, werewolf or werewolves? Who would you like to take out? Thank you. Seer. Who would you like to know about? All right, good morning. Well, so much for the Knights of No One Dying. Yahoo and Ross, you are both dead, and they were both villagers. All right. That leaves us with a much smaller number here. We're down to, what do we got here? 8, 11, 14.
So Connor was a werewolf then? He was a hunter, I know.
He was a village hunter.
Well, I thought Tom said that Nam was a villager hunter.
He could have been
That
Frankenstein.
means he would be the Frankenstein.
Oh, okay. I see.
So far, we have only killed one werewolf.
One werewolf. So I would think there's at least 5 left.
And 3 hunters.
There's at least 5 left, but it could be more.
We haven't heard Terry talk a lot. Terry, do you have anything any suspicion right now?
All of that went out the window with Nam and Joseph. So I got nothing.
I want to hear from Johnny.
Me?
Yeah.
Well, my main suspicion was Joseph. Other than that, I thought Michael too, but unfortunately he was good. I trust Paul. I trusted Nam, but that's too late now. So other than that, I don't know. I'm slightly suspicious of Terry. And yeah, that's what I have right now.
Terry, you a good guy?
Yep. Have yet to get anything other than villager. So keep playing though.
So Alex, you know Joseph best. So did you suspect him?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, he was acting more quiet than normal. I mean, I try not to have suspicion on somebody when they throw suspicion my way. That usually seems like a normal thing to me, but it did seem a little odd to me. I didn't have a huge suspicion on him.
But he was playing different than he normally does. So
yeah, he was on my list.
I didn't suspect him because the last couple of games I played with him, he actually made it a point of saying that I'm going to try and be more quiet and be more reserved because it seemed to always get myself killed. So that's why I thought he was basically doing more of the same, and my suspicion was more on Nam, but I was wrong.
Nam's usually fairly aggressive when he's a villager.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, folks.
Because he was a Frankenstein, maybe he wanted to keep it on the down low until he a good
Yeah.
roll.
I'm going to need my first nomination, please.
I'll go ahead and nominate Ben just because I know you're usually quiet, but I just kind of want to know what your observations are.
Is there a second for Ben?
Sure, I'll second it.
All right, Ben, what's your defense?
Yeah, I mean, I am a villager. I'm kind of on the same boat as Ned. I was suspicious of Nam. I felt like we all kind of jumped on the Michael P train because he seconded the third vote of the first day. But to me, it was like we're just kind of glossing over the person that actually nominated the third person for no real reason. So Nam seemed suspicious to me from the beginning. Joseph kind of flew under my radar. I was suspicious of Cameron because I felt like he kind of came in line with Nam on the whole Mike P thing, pushing him pretty hard. But since Nam's villager, I'm a little unsure of that now. So that's kind of what I've observed so far.
All right, this is vote 1 of day 4. For Ben, we have 14 people alive, I believe. No, less than that. No, 14. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Just one vote down. All right.
Steve didn't like his defense.
Yep.
It's only because he was quiet, and I figured that there would be a majority that would figure out, what they thought. He was on my mild list of possible suspicions. Most of the people who get killed off early in these games have been killed off already. So there's not too many of there's a few left, but not too many. So who tend to end up being werewolves if they haven't been killed off early.
What are your thoughts, Lynn? Haven't heard from you.
I haven't. I had the same suspicions earlier about Joseph, but and Nom does play kind of aggressive in either game I play with him, so it makes sense. The person I'm kind of curious about, though, is William, because I haven't heard much out of him. I'd want to hear him speak, but as everyone else was, I'm kind of at a loss right now who's a wolf. So trying to look at everybody. It's on my cell phone though. I'm trying to look at all the screens and trying to get a social read, but it's really hard.
All right, I need a second nomination, please.
If nobody's got any suspicions, I'll nominate Johnny. He's top of my list.
All right, is there a second for that?
So I'll second that.
All right, Johnny, what's your defense?
I would just say that I guess at this point, I might as well. I think it's worth it. I'm the seer, so you don't want to kill me. I'm coming out because I did get a few looks, and he is a werewolf. That's why I was suspicious of him, and that's why Paul is good in my books, because I checked him night 1, he's good. Night 2, it was Joseph, he was a werewolf. Night 3, I had checked Nam, he was good. And last night I checked Terry, and he's a werewolf.
Alrighty. Well, this is vote 2 of day 4. For Johnny, ready? Thumbs ready. 1. Terry, you ready? Ready? 1.
What are we voting on?
We're voting on Johnny.
Voting on Johnny.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, Terry's the only one to vote down. Everyone else voted up.
Nominate Terry.
Second.
Second, yeah. I think we all did.
All right, Terry, what's your defense?
You got me.
I like it.
I'm the wolf cub, so you'll lose 2 tonight.
We still have to kill you either way.
You told me you weren't bad.
Thumbs for Terry. This is vote 3 of day 4. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That is 12 to 1. Terry is dead, and he was indeed a werewolf. Good night, everybody. All right. Another exciting day. Let's start with the bodyguard. Who would you like to protect tonight? Thank you. All right, we'll jump to the blue werewolf or werewolves. Who would you like to take out? Thank you. Red werewolf or werewolves. Who would you like to take out? Thank you. Seer. Who would you like to know about? All right, good morning, everybody. Another bloody night. And this is, if you're wearing a red sweatshirt, not a good day. So J-Mac and Paul, not too late, Paul. You've been caught, both of them killed, and both of them villagers.
Oh my god.
Well, I'm going to keep with the
All right, so
trend of Tom and Jojo Werewolf.
Oh, okay, hang on 1 second. I just want to clarify we have 11 people left. All right, go ahead.
Johnny, you say JoJo is a werewolf.
She is.
I nominate JoJo.
I'll second.
Yeah.
JoJo, what's your defense?
I am checking my chat, and it's villager from a while ago, and then there's nothing else. So, yeah, I don't know. Everything he did last time was right, so I completely understand that I'm pretty dead here. I am a villager, but I think it's over.
Doesn't Sasquatches register as werewolf?
Not if they haven't turned.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I have a question. If Terry was the wolf cub and there was a double kill, would that mean there were actually 3 kills, 1 for one team and 2 for the other, that he was on?
Possibly.
If he was telling
There's a lot of possibilities of a lot of things happening, but yeah, there could be multiple kills. Remember, Werewolf Cup could cause 2 kills for one team, but the other team could not have a kill. So you know what I mean? You may or may not know.
I'm guessing one team got 2 kills and then the bodyguard saved Johnny.
All right.
That's what happened.
Well, anyway, this is vote 1 of day 5 for JoJo. There are 11 people here. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And 1 vote up, 10 down.
That's fair.
Okay, JoJo's dead, and JoJo was indeed a werewolf. Good night, everybody. All right, we'll start with the bodyguard. Thank you. All right, blue werewolf or werewolves? Thank you. Red werewolf or werewolves? Thank you. Seer, who would you like to know about? Thank you. Good morning. Only 1 death last night, and that would be Johnny. Johnny is dead, and Johnny was a villager. And now we are down to 9. What do y'all want to do?
Does that mean we've gotten rid of one of the teams?
I mean,
Yeah, there was
Probably.
only one kill, so that's kind of weird, right? Unless
Could have been a bodyguard. It could have been a Sasquatch.
It could have targeted the other werewolf.
It could have targeted the other werewolf team.
Say,
There's a bunch of possibilities still. I mean, from the village, I think we just have to treat it like there's still a bunch of werewolls out there we got to get.
How many are left? There are 9 of us.
9 people.
Well, it's getting down to the point where I don't know a lot of the people I'm playing with. I've only played games with 2 or 3 of you, so there's a lot of people I don't know. So that doesn't help me as far as knowing what people's tells or what they're like.
Yeah.
I've
I'm
played.
trying to do social reads too, and it's really hard.
I've played with most everybody here. I just find these people very tough to read.
I don't think Isaacson's a werewolf. Steve, I don't think he's a werewolf.
Yeah.
Alex, because Joseph had been targeting him, short of Alex being on the opposite werewolf team, so that's only possible, but that makes it less likely that he's a werewolf. I don't have a read on Ben. Lynn, the very first day seemed too comfortable for me, but
that's because she's laying down.
Yeah. I'm always really chill, but it's okay.
Her votes and things have made sense, like not werewolf wise, like she's not to be a werewolf. So yeah, I'm with Tom Ned.
The clean shave is throwing me off for William.
He hasn't said much, William, so I'd like to hear from him, to be honest, just to hear a few words.
Oh, sure. My suspicions right now, Ned and Cameron, sorry, I apologize for messing up your name, but just because I really haven't heard a lot from either of them. I mean, I was suspicious of Joseph, and really that's the only confirmation one that I had. Beyond that, this is kind of just shot in the dark.
All right, it's time to make our first nomination of day 6.
I nominate Cameron.
I'll second it.
All right, Cameron, what's your
Is there a reason why? I'm just curious as to why.
He's just top of my list. Like I said, I can't read these people very well, but
okay.
His defense previously, and then there's various things.
Okay, I'm just a normal villager. I've actually never been a werewolf in any of Tom's games, and so that's why I'm always quiet, generally speaking, because I'm just trying to see what people are doing. I am just a regular villager. I'm a little bit suspicious of William because he's been quiet as well. I got Paul wrong, but I thought his defense of I'm just a villager and not giving any other information didn't seem very useful, and because of the fact that he was he nominated so quickly on the 3rd vote. But yeah, I'm just a regular villager. Yeah, there's not much more I can say other than William has been very quiet, and Ned as well. So, but I've never played with Ned, so I couldn't.
All right, this is vote 1 of day 6. Thumbs for Cameron here. Ready. 1, 2, 3. 3 down, that's not enough.
Does someone have a clock ticking in the background? Really loud?
I hear that.
I can hear it.
That's my bomb.
My watch.
It's supposed to go off in the other room. Ned, any reason why you voted down there? Just because of?
I think it's because we're down to 9 people. It's getting down to seriousness, and if really some of you had suspicions of them, I figured, well, might as well do it now because it's going to be first vote, first nomination, or second nomination from here on out. I have a feeling.
Okay.
So how many werewolves have you killed so far? We've killed Joseph, Jojo, and
Is it 3?
Terry.
Joseph, Jojo, and Terry. Yeah.
Yeah.
So so we've got to assume that there may be 3 more.
Three,
because the
possibly
Sasquatches
more.
can't-
Depending on Sasquatches, though.
Depending
Well,
on
could they have turned?
Yeah.
Because we didn't have any nights where no one was.
If the werewolf killed them at night.
Oh, if the werewolves killed them, they turn as well. They could turn as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
They go to the team that killed them.
All right, folks, I need a second nomination, please.
I think I'll nominate Tom in that he was asking a lot of Sasquatch questions, clarifications up front. Not that I fault him for wanting to get the rules straight, but that suggests that perhaps that's a role of his.
Is there a second for that?
No.
I'll second it.
All right, Tom, what's your defense?
I'm a villager, and the reason I was asking, the only question I asked was when the hunter took out another villager. I just wanted to make sure. So when we did our vote, whether or not to kill on the third vote, so we didn't have a Sasquatch turn, because I'd never had that where you had the Sasquatch, with the hunter killing somebody else. I just wanted to make sure that we had to kill somebody so the Sasquatch didn't turn. That was the reason that I was asking that question. I mean, I know what the Sasquatch does and how they turn. I just wasn't sure with the hunter if it turned or not.
All right, this is vote 2 of day 6 for Tom. Thumbs ready? Ready. 1, 2, 3. That's 5 down. Tom, you are dead. Tom was indeed a werewolf, but he's also a hunter. Tom, who would you like to take with you?
I'm going to take Alex.
Alex, see you later. Alex was a villager. Good night, everybody else. All right, we'll start with the bodyguard. Who would you like to protect? Thank you. Blue werewolf or werewolves. Who would you like to kill? Thank you. Red werewolf or werewolves. Who would you like to take out? All right, thank you. All right, good morning, everybody. Okay, so a couple things here. First of all, from now on, I do not need a second for nominations. Secondly, nobody died last night. Someone's mic is real fuzzy.
So are we thinking that the bodyguard's doing a really good job?
Yeah, I think so. Probably.
Well,
Or
that
is
would
it
account for one if there's 2 werewolf teams, right?
Right.
Unless the werewolves went after the same person.
Better now that could happen.
Should the bodyguard come out now so that we at least have somebody to trust? If they're
You really think the bodyguard should come out though? He should keep protecting, but
I don't know that they're going to keep having the shot at protecting. I don't know. I don't know. I'm torn
Yeah,
up.
if the bodyguard is still not known by the werewolves, unlike the seer, there's a chance the bodyguard can still protect somebody.
But we could also collectively kill the bodyguard. Like the villagers could be killing the bodyguard.
I understand, but if we don't, the werewolf will.
I think if he was nominated, then he should come out, maybe. But otherwise, there's no point in outing the bodyguard if there is a bodyguard still around.
Yeah, it's just a matter of who we can trust.
I think we're probably down to one werewolf team because we killed 4 werewolves. I'd say that's enough to be an entire werewolf team in this game. And so, if just
but we don't know if we kill 2 werewolves on one team and 2 werewolves on another.
If we kill them evenly, there could be 1 left on each team. However, there was enough time on the red team that it's short of technical difficulties. There could have been a discussion about who to kill.
I'm just saying this is the second night in a row where it seemed like we probably should have had 2 kills and we only had either 1 or none. So either we're getting really, really lucky or we only have 1 team left.
And what do we have, 7 left?
Yep.
Great.
So a maximum of 3 werewolves, I guess.
So who are you suspicious of, Ben?
I'm kind of circling back to Cameron. The main reason is knowing now that Tom was a werewolf, he voted up on Cameron, and Alex, who was a villager, voted down, along with William and Ned. So it's kind of thin, but that's kind of what I'm going on right now. I should point out that I voted up on Cameron too, so I guess that can be suspicious.
I don't have anything.
Our villagers voting up on me isn't a bad thing. John, you've been a lot more quiet than you have in previous games, so it's like you started speaking the last couple of rounds, but before that you were very quiet.
All right, I'm going to need a nomination. Don't forget, nominations do not need seconds anymore.
I don't know.
Ben, I might agree with you. So I'm doing this not because he just said my name, but I will nominate Cameron. I think I'm seeing evidence of a tell, but I could be wrong.
All right, Cameron, what's your defense?
Yeah. I am just a villager. If you kill me, then you'll have the evidence that there is no tell. But I am just a villager, and you guys need to be careful. I didn't have any role, but yeah, I'm not even sure the bodyguard is still alive either at the moment because we've had so many people die off. It's more likely that the werewolves targeted each other than they killed one of the. Then the bodyguard protected someone.
All right. This is vote 1 of day 7 for Cameron. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Cameron is dead, and Cameron was a villager. Good night, everybody. Actually, my apologies. Good morning, everybody. Because that is the game. Because it doesn't matter who the werewolves kill, they will outnumber the villagers in the morning. So congratulations to the werewolves, which was Lynn and, I guess Steve for 1 second was a werewolf there at the very end. Lynn and William were my werewolves. All right, so a couple questions I have for everybody. Okay, let me go through what we have here. And then so the red werewolf team was Tom, who was the hunter, and Steve, and William, who was the cub. Joseph was the werewolf hunter on the blue team. Terry was a regular werewolf, and JoJo was the werewolf cub. But fortunately, since you killed her last, she didn't trigger, but you just tore the blue team apart. The red and blue, the two Sasquatches were Steve and Ned. Until the very end there, neither one of them was touched. The two werewolf teams just picked off villagers right and left. And they only crossed once when for some reason everyone, including werewolves and villagers, all tried to kill Nam on the same turn. Nam, I've never seen someone get that much antagonism from everybody, not just both werewolf teams, but the villagers too. Congratulations. Lynn, question for you. When you picked the person who you wanted to kill each night, were you looking at the screen?
What do you mean?
It looked like you put your vote up and then that was your vote and you weren't changing it for the world.
I'm not sure. Like who I was picking,
She's
or
on her phone, so she can only see 4 faces.
Yeah, I can't see. Like it's really hard for me to.
Yeah,
I
I
can't
think
see everyone's
I
faces.
might in the future ban phones from my things because I think that can cause some problems because your werewolf was trying to communicate with you at the end there and you just didn't move.
Oh, I couldn't see.
Yeah, I know, but that is a little critical, I think, for the game. Now, it worked in your favor, actually, since the one that you killed was the better choice. Other than that, Gil, I'm sorry. Is Gil here, or did he run off? Yeah. Gil, I would have picked you to kill for something because you didn't say one word.
I can tell, Gil.
You are always really talkative, and you were totally quiet.
So if I talk too much, people complain that I talk too much. If I'm quiet, people complain that I'm quiet. So I'm not sure what to do.
No, but you said nothing.
Hey, Tom, not only was I maybe a werewolf for about 10 seconds, but you didn't even tell me what color team I was on. So I couldn't have, had it gone to the next night, I wouldn't have known when to wake up.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Almost like Gil was invisible.
Sorry, Steve. What didn't matter?
That was the opposite,
werewolf team at that point.
of my goal in that game.
Steve, we killed you, so you became a red team. So you won.
Yeah. Okay. Well, for the last second of the game, that was fine.
So was I the only villager left at the end? How did
No.
that work?
No, there was still
was a villager.
Yeah, there was a couple. Ben was still around, and technically Ned was still a villager.
Okay.
And John.
So who killed me? I wonder. Was the blue or the red team?
Red. We didn't do it.
Takes credit.
Yeah, I'd like to start plotting revenge now. So if you could just raise your hand if you killed me.
Is that William?
Yeah. I killed you,
I'll
Ross.
take credit.
All right, Lynn. That's revenge, and I know what for. Okay.
Yeah,
it's on.
Mike.
It's on.
Gil, are you marking me down?
I put a big circle around your name.
Ross, I tried to kill you 2 days in a row, but my team went with someone else instead, and then we worked it out in the second.
Well, it's good. It's good to get attention, I guess. I'll take it.
Mommy, I had to shoot you. I couldn't let you bus drive us to a loss at the end of the game or something.
Well, I would have helped, I'm sure.
So, Tom, was Guami the seer?
The wrong way.
No, Guami was not the seer. The seer was Johnny, like you said.
Johnny.
Yeah.
Tom was the Frankenstein, but the only role he got was Hunter.
Was it Frankenstein?
No. Alex was the bodyguard and protected somebody once somewhere.
So, William, I have a question.
Yes.
Is your computer stationed at like the end of a hotel hallway?
Yes. It's The Shining.
So have a look.
Okay, so it's a virtual background. You're not actually there.
Correct.
Okay, because it's just so weird, like how you have your computer out in the hallway.
Nobody ever uses those rooms.
Stephen, just so you're aware, it's not real. Okay.
Hey, Yahoo, are you stationed at a fictional shelving unit somewhere?
The shelving unit doesn't look like a real hallway.
Yeah, but you were in the library the other night.
What real hallway has carpet like that?
I love that. I want it.
Hey, Ben, is Jess still playing these?
Well, it's better to be red than blue, I guess. One of the things, and in this game, the werewolves convincingly won. One of the things I find interesting, and someone pointed out in this game at some point, but when someone is really loud and really going after somebody else, and that person's really loud and going back, they're almost always both villagers. And yet it happens in game after game after game where people are both very loudly suspicious of each other. And then there's just a few quiet people who just slide under the radar the whole time. But that's kind of what happened here. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. We'll be doing more of these in the future, I'm sure. And again, you can play these yourself if you go to Dice Tower Werewolf Group on Facebook. Until next time, I'm Tom Vasel, and you've been watching Werewolf on the Dice Tower. We'll see you next time.